Hi there, it's Dr. Tera Maxwell here. Today I'm going to share with you a couple reasons why we still struggle with perfectionism. And at the end I'm going to share with you a little clearing to really help you shift and move past it. You know, I've struggled with perfectionism and I thought I had overcome it, especially after having my first baby. I had moved away from the university and I had this newborn. I still had one paper to finish. I had taken it incomplete. So if you've ever had a newborn infant, you know you just don't get a whole lot of sleep, especially if you're nursing. And so here I was writing this paper up every hour or so, really not getting good sleep and trying to finish it. But I did finish it. And so at the end of the semester, I flew back to the University of Texas at Austin to meet with my dissertation committee and also to meet with my professor for this paper. And she was a renowned medieval scholar, Geraldine Hain. And I sat in her office and she looked at my paper and there were marks scribbled all over it. And she handed it to me and she said, "This is the most brilliant work of research, original work of research I've ever seen from a graduate student. It's also the most poorly written I've ever read, written by a graduate student." And my heart just fell. If you have read or heard my stories before, even just getting a B would have just floored me. And so here I was being told this was the worst piece of writing ever. But you know what? I finished it and I still got an A in the class. And so I thought that I had overcome perfectionism, but it still shows up in different ways. And you know, I want to take a different spin on that quote about success. The road to perfection is paved with mistakes. And one of the reasons why I believe that we struggle with perfectionism is that we are here to become perfect. If I may share with you this scripture, "Be therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect." And so many of us, we have that innate desire to perfect ourselves. But the road to perfection is paved with mistakes. It's just part of the process. And when we just acknowledge that and are open and willing to make mistakes, in fact, that means that you are successful, that you are making progress. When we make mistakes, part of it also is acknowledging it and seeing what we could do better and to learn from that. The other part about perfectionism is it comes from that feeling that I am not enough. That no matter what I do, that if it's this perfect, if I get straight A's, if I make this amount of money, if my house is this clean, or if my kids behave this well, then, you know, I am enough. So if you have that core belief in your subconscious that I am not enough, it really does cause you to struggle with perfectionism. And we're going to do a little clearing about that. So now I'm going to share with you an energy clearing to help you shift and move past perfectionism. And this work has been influenced by Noah St. John and his book Affirmations, my idea of visioning cues, and also Carolyn Cooper's Simply Healed method. So you say an affirmation in the form of a question to really help shift your energy. So take a deep breath. Plant your feet on the ground just to get grounded. Why am I enough? Why am I more than enough? Why am I one success after another success? Why am I so amazing? Why am I okay with mistakes? Why am I okay with failures? Why is what I do, the gifts that I share, what I say, why is that enough? Why am I worthy to be loved? Why do I love myself so deeply? Why do I, in loving myself, also honor God and honor the divine? Why am I one success after another success? Why am I so amazing? Why is everything I do and say and give, and my offerings and my gifts, why are they enough? Why am I worthy to be loved? Why am I fully cognizant of my divine potential and infinite worth? Why am I standing in my truth? Why am I living my purpose? Why am I fully aligned with my vision? Why am I one success after another success? Why am I a success? Why do I understand that the road to success and the road to perfection is paved with my mistakes? Why am I gentle with myself? Why am I worthy to be loved? Why do I love myself? Why am I acceptable? And so, why am I so inspired? Why am I so motivated? Why do I release this procrastination? Because perfectionism is just the classy sister of procrastination. We just don't like to, it sounds better, but it's really just another form of procrastination. Why do I release this block with procrastination? Is there anything else that we need? No. So I'm just using energy testing to see where the energy needs to go and if there's any lingering blocks. So take a deep breath, and I want you to tap right here and step into that vibration. And then we're going to check to see if there's any lingering blocks. And this is why often affirmations don't work, is because sometimes we have something at the root, some energetic weeds that are really preventing these affirmations from planting. So there's something generational. This means a generational memory, something in your ancestral line from your family. It's really preventing this from taking root. So if there's anything on your maternal side, it's time to let that go. Take a deep breath. Any generational memories on your paternal side, tap here, take a deep breath and let that go. Then we're going to go through your lifeline, through your childhood, through your adolescence, and let go and release any limiting beliefs and emotional blocks that are preventing these visioning cues from taking place, from taking root. Okay, if there's any false beliefs, we're going to look for those. Any deeper false beliefs. Sometimes they're just like viruses, they're just lodged in there. Time to let that go. And anything else. Okay, so take a deep breath. Sometimes there's still something stuck there. It's emotional at the root. There's anger. Anger towards God or anger towards the divine. So just take a moment, take a deep breath and let that go. Anger towards parents or a loved one somewhere in your childhood. Okay. I am enough. I am more than enough. Step into that. Feel that vibration. Own it. I'm living my potential. See how that feels. So that is an energy clearing for you for this week. I hope you feel that shift, that you step into that power and you take that energy and go do great things. Have an amazing week. Bye.